Italy by unanimous decision in his semi-final. I saw him at the European Under-22, saw both brothers, and Malanga actually, last June in Roseto. And for Kazakhstan here, we've got Dulat, Bekbauov. Got a win against Alisa Sharifov of Russia on a split 3-2 in the semi-final. He needed one of two level cards going into the third round to go his way. He got that, did enough. He's been competing for a good long while. If you go back to 2013, he has a win against Andy Cruz. That was down a few weights from where he is currently. And a long time ago, but nevertheless, a win against Cruz is something to have on your record. So that's Bekbauov of Kazakhstan. Terteryan, Denmark across the ring in the red corner. 73rd Strandja Memorial Tournament. It's been going since 1950, Europe's oldest international competition. 368 fighters descended on Sofia. This time around, a $200,000 prize pot, 4,000 for gold medalists, 2,000 for silver medalists, and 1,000 apiece for bronze medalists. So Terteryan there in the red, in the southpaw stance, reaching for the midsection with that left hand, and did get through. Bekbauov set up as an orthodox fighter. Another left hand there from Terteryan. Bekbauov jabbing to the body and then trying to hook off that jab. Those front feet right on top of each other virtually. Just steps outside with his front foot there, Bekbauov. That's the battle. They're both looking for that outside lane, if you like. Right hand to the body there from Bekbauov. Nice jab, really sharp jab there from Terteryan. It landed on Bekbauov before he could do a thing about it. Left hand counter came back there from Terteryan. I think it was caught on the glove by Bekbauov. And there's that jab again. He leant into that one a little bit, Terteryan, lost his balance slightly and came in onto the shoulder. He's got nice quick hands, they both have. There's that rapid jab to the body that time. A right hand came back from Bekbauov. He's doing a good job though, Terteryan, of just taking that weight back a little bit and protecting himself, protecting that torso area with his gloves, with his forearms. Bekbauov felt like he got through there. You see him just raise the glove. Kind of feinted with the left hook there, Bekbauov, and then through the right, straight down the middle. Not much between these two, not much at all. Heading into the final minute of round one. Right to the body, got through there from Bekbauov. Just distracted Terteryan maybe with the lead left hand, just jogging up and down. Just blocking his vision slightly. The lead left again there, didn't really land. He's not always looking to try and land that. And comes in with a big wide winging right hand. Terteryan saw that one coming from way back. You could go either way with this opening round, I would say. In terms of the dynamic of it, they've kind of alternated. For a spell, one will hold the centre. For a spell, the other one will. Quite a lot thrown. There wasn't a huge amount that got through clean. Split scoring and 4 in favour of Terteryan there. I can understand why the Lithuanian judges gone for Bekbauov. As I say, there wasn't a lot to separate them. There's a nice combination, but he was taken on the gloves, he was taken on the forearms. Straight left landed there. They're always within punching range. At the furthest out there, they're on the borderline of that punching range. Just looking to try and trigger something from each other. They both back their hand speed, you can see that. Bit messy in the early stages of round 2. Now the referee had said stop there. But he let the left hand go anyway there to Terteryan. Didn't really land, so no particular harm done. And there's that right again from Bekbauov, but he covers up well there to Terteryan. He was short with the left hand there to Terteryan and just winged in the right anyway. That didn't land either. There's that right hand again, but Terteryan carries those gloves not all that low, but just around his kind of jawline, chin. And he uses them to good effect to block those body attacks. Left to the body there, lead left hand from Bekbauov did get through. And similar stuff in the second round to the first. There's that right hand, looking for a left there, Bekbauov. Didn't really have room for it. It's the final minute of round 1. He needs his second round. The Kazakh 4-1 down on the scorecards at the end of round 1. Straight right hand from Bekbauov. Reached the target there. Terteryan felt that was a bit low, immediately looked at the referee. Right hand there from Bekbauov. That landed, but it looked like it was slightly with the inside of the glove to me. The referee didn't say anything about it. So a scoring blow. You've got to land your punches with the knuckle part of the glove on the torso, or the front, or the side of the head. So the bell goes at the end of round 2, and the second round was fairly similar to the first. Bekbauov, I thought, had a good finish to it, landed some decent shots there towards the end. Once again, there wasn't too much that got through all that clean, wasn't too much that was especially eye-catching. They're kind of cancelling each other out, these two. Evenly matched. Split scoring, and he needed that. So this is set up very, very nicely. The scores came up quite quick there, but there was one score of 20 points to 18 to Terteryan, one of 20-18 to Bekbauov. The other three, if my eyesight didn't let me down there, were 19-19, which means that it's one card apiece essentially. I can't see a 10-8 either way in this final round. It's possible, but I'd be very surprised. So it's all about those three scorecards of the 19 apiece. Each one of these needs to convert 2 of them in their favour, and that will see them go through. So this is the most evenly poised fight we've had heading into the third and final round in this series of finals over the last couple of days, and it doesn't surprise me because there's been very little to pick between the two of them in these first 2 rounds. I really couldn't split them in the first round. The second round I thought Bekbauov won due to a good finish. No issue with Terteryan getting the majority of the scores in the opener. Good right hand there from Bekbauov. And this is really up for grabs. Again, just trying to distract with that lead hand there. Bekbauov primed, ready to throw. They both are at all times. Straight left hand there from Terteryan. He kind of pushed out with his lead hand, the jab hand. Wasn't ever really looking to land it at all. It was just to set up the left. He dipped to his right hand side and just threw it in a kind of shallow arc, not over the top, but he's had a little bit of elevation on it. It's fine margins at this level if you can just change the trajectory of something, mix things up, coming from a slightly different angle, a slightly different height, just anything really to make sure that you don't become predictable and easy to read. So they both landed one good crisp shot each, I would say, in this final round so far. Right hand there from Bekbauov. I don't think it quite got there. Well, he's claiming a scoring blow there, Bekbauov. I'm not sure. I think that right hand landed mostly on the shoulder. Again, he felt that was low, and Terteryan maybe lost his concentration a bit there. The jab rocked his head back. And the Ward's in really with the left hand, lost his balance completely there. The Danish fighter came over the top of that front foot. Heading into the final minute, Bekbauov, I think, has just got his nose in front here in this final round. Left hand there from Terteryan, he needed that. Little left to the body from both fighters. Right hand there from Bekbauov. Again, that looked to me like it made contact around about the shoulder, and 40 seconds remaining. They're looking to let their hands go here. I think they both know that this is absolutely still in the balance. Each fighter going into the third and final round with a 2-point margin on one card. The other three 19-19. So those are the three cards that are going to decide this. And still, it is difficult to pick a winner here. Big overhand right there from Bekbauov was just short. The left up close, I think, got through to the body. It's been a good fight, really, really close from the very beginning. Split scoring in the first round, then again in the second round. Bekbauov claiming a right hand there. They'll both claim the win here, I'm sure. I would go blue corner in that final round, I think. But there's not much in it. There is not much in it at all. And that's just exactly what you want from a final.
And now, the winner by a split decision,
Terteryan gets it. Nikolai Terteryan gets it by split decision. I went the other way myself, but I don't have any particular argument. And that final round was very, very close. Very close. All three rounds were. All three were tight. Very fine margins. And he gets it 3-2. 3-2. 3 out of the 5 judges scored it his way. He converted 2 out of those 3 19-19s, and that tells its own story, the scorecards there. All 5 scores 29-28. 3 of them for Terteryan, 2 of them for Bekbauov. He's unlucky there, the Kazakh fighter. Definitely could have gone his way, but one of those fights, and we get them in boxing, it is a subjective sport, and when it's very, very close like that, different angles from different sides of the ring can make a difference. Either one of them could have won gold there, and it's Terteryan who has come away with it. And Denmark get onto the medal table. So our next fight was due